7-2, the 2020-21 Revolution Basketball one box pick your team. Let's see what we've got here. Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat, followed by Al Horford of the Thunder, Klay Thompson of the Warriors, and then we're going to have a Mitchell Robinson. That's a fractal Mitchell Robinson of the New York Knicks, and that is going to be going to Zaroon. Followed up by a Jameis Ramsey RC of the Sacramento Kings. Knocked over our randomization thing there. We have Derrick Rose of the Pistons, Ja Morant of the Grizzlies, Karl Anthony Towns of the Grizzlies as well. Oh man, I thought that was going to be something nice. We have the Gordon Hayward. I mean, it is nice, but it's because it's an insert, but thought it was a LaMelo. Gordon Hayward, Astro of the Charlotte Hornets, going to Pace Jeff right there. And then our rookie is going to be a rookie revolution, and that is Killian Hayes of the Detroit Pistons, and that is going to Daniel. On to our third pack in this one. Mike Conley of the Jazz, LeBron James of the Lakers, Jarrett Culver of the Timberwolves. We're going to have an RC, and that is Theo Maledon of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and that is going to be an Astro RC going to Mr. CEO. Following that up by an Elgusevsky Pukusevsky. Wow, I just really butchered that name. Sometimes I have trouble with that, of the Oklahoma Thunder, going to Mr. CEO as well. Oleksii Pukusevsky. There we go. Wow, really had my tongue tied there. Lonzo Ball of the Pelicans, Michael Porter Jr. of the Nuggets, Norman Powell of the Raptors, followed by a Rui Hachimura of the Washington Wizards, and that's an Astro right there. Followed up by a Chris Middleton Vortex. Chris Middleton Vortex right there as well. Chris Middleton really having a huge series to help get the Bucks over the top. Very disappointing here as a Suns fan. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Thunder, Colin Sexton of the Cavs, Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics, and then we're going to have it of the Minnesota Timberwolves. It is Jarrett Culver, and that is a cubic out of 50. Cubic out of 50 right there of the Timberwolves going to Jeff. Followed up by a Devin Vassell RC of the Spurs going to Mr. CEO. Aaron Gordon of the Magic, Paul George of the Clippers, DeMar DeRozan of the Spurs, followed by Kemba Walker of the Celtics. Then we have the Vortex Donovan Mitchell. Vortex Donovan Mitchell, the Utah Jazz, going to Richard. It's a nice little hit right there. And then we had that Kemba Walker Astro as well. That's a pretty card, though, that Vortex. We have Davis Bertans of the Wizards, followed by Victor Oladipo of the Pacers, Damian Lillard of the Trailblazers, a supernova Russell Westbrook of the Houston Rockets going to Mr. CEO, and then Trey Jones of the Spurs going to Mr. CEO as well. Oh, wow. Tyler Hero of the Heat, Blake Griffin of the Pistons, Lauri Markkanen of the Bulls, followed by Nikola Vukovic of the Orlando Magic. Right there. And that is a groove. Kevin, was that the Kirilloff with the sunglasses? And then a Shockwave Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers. If that was the Kirilloff with the sunglasses, we'll make sure to mag that up. Running through some of our inserts and parallels, we have the Shockwave Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers, Nikola Vukovic with the groove right there, Russell Westbrook Supernova of the Rockets, Kemba Walker Astro of the Celtics, the Vortex Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz, and the Vortex Chris Middleton of the Bucks, followed by Rui Hachimura of the Wizards Astro Edition, Gordon Hayward of the Hornets Astro Edition, and Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks Fractal Edition right there. And now on to our rookie rundown. Trey Jones of the Spurs, Devin Vassell of the Spurs, Olszewski Pukusevski of the Thunder, the Theo Maledon Astro Edition of the Thunder as well, followed by the Rookie Revolution, Killian Hayes, and Jameis Ramsey of the Kings. And then our featured card in this one is going to be the Cubic out of 50, Jarrett Culver of the Minnesota Timberwolves, going to Ask the Inspector. Alrighty, folks, and there we have it. We're done with break 1072, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.